Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Sri Nagi, Ayurveda and Medicine Doctor and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. So today in this video, I am going to talk about the most common question, that is what to do if somebody has gas issues or if there is gas in the stomach, and what to eat, what not to eat, what we should avoid, which medicine to take, how Ayurveda can help, all these questions in this video. So let's see what Ayurveda has to say about it. Before I speak about solutions of gas in Ayurveda, you need to understand why this gas happens in stomach. It is very important. Like, first we need to remove all those food items which are causing gas in our stomach. It's very important point, but many times people just miss it because they don't believe just by removing few things from our food items, can it subside gas? Yes, it can. And if you go with the principles of Ayurveda, it is very clearly stated that if you do not change your lifestyle, if you do not change your diet, Ayurveda will not work for you. So diet and lifestyle is a very important point if you want to follow Ayurveda treatment. So the first thing that you need to do if you want to get rid of this gas is to stop doing those things which are creating gas in your stomach. And the first most important thing which most of the people are not aware of, and when I tell them they get so surprised, that is avoid drinking tea, coffee. Actually, it would be so surprised for you to know, like, tea and coffee are extremely dry in nature. So when we drink excess of coffee or when we drink excess of tea, even green tea, we are aggravating the gas in stomach. Some people have such a bad habit, even when they get up in the morning, they start their morning with a cup of coffee or cup of tea. After having this cup, they feel little bit relieved, they little bit relaxed in their mind, but it will create tension in their stomach. They will observe, like, after finishing food, the stomach is becoming balloon and they think we are eating healthy, we are eating freshly cooked. Why this is happening? This is happening because you are drinking tea or coffee or green tea in empty stomach conditions. So if you want to follow Ayurveda diet, you start your morning with lukewarm waters or lemon water. Like, squeeze a lemon little bit in lukewarm water and then drink it. Or you can have 1 spoon of honey in lukewarm water and then drink it. Or you just drink normal lukewarm water, don't mix anything in it. This is Ayurveda style of waking up. You should try to avoid coffee and tea empty stomach in the morning. This will help you to reduce gas in the system. Actually, I am not against tea or coffee or the things which you are addicted to. And for some people, even coffee addiction is too much and they don't want to leave coffee. So even if you don't want to leave coffee, at least in the morning you drink 2 glasses of water. And you can have your coffee or tea after having food, that is 1 hour or 2 hours after having food. So I am not asking like you stop, you remove it totally from the system. But if you have excessive gas problems, then please, yes, you need to remove it from your food items. But if you don't have very big issue of gas, little bit discomfort is there, then you can have coffee or tea or even green tea, but have it after 2 hours of your food. We need to understand, unless we don't remove the cause, we cannot remove the symptom. So what the root cause of it in most of the cases is tea and coffee, as tea and coffee are very dry in nature, and for some reason, if you are Vata body type, that is kind of dosha type, what is your body type with which you are born with, and if you have no idea about dosha type, I have created already a video about Dosha Series. It would be great help for you. In addition to that, if you are Vata body type and if you are drinking tea, coffee, it will enhance dryness in your intestines, which will result in gas formation and bloating. Next food item that you need to remove from your diet, that is white flour. White flour, that is called maida in India, It is also extremely dry in nature. So many people who are using this white flour as a food, daily food, not full grain flour but just fine flour, that is white flour, that will also cause excessive dryness in your intestine, which is responsible for formation of gas. Though this white flour is more tasty than full grain flour, but full grain flour is more healthy than white flour or this superfine flour, that is called maida. So these are the two things that you need to keep in mind. First, you stop drinking empty stomach tea, coffee or green tea. Another thing is you stop using white flour as the part of your food. Sometime as a snack after having food, like 1 or 2 hours after food, that's too little quantity, very less in quantity. This much is good, but if you are making it a main food, then please avoid it. Among vegetables, what are the vegetables that you need to remove? That is brinjal, that is eggplant. Eggplant is like causing huge gas in the system. Next vegetable you should avoid, that is cauliflower. Cauliflower is also causing excessive gas in the system. And next thing that you need to avoid, that is fried potatoes. If you want to have potato, you should boil it and then eat it. But if you are frying it, it will cause excessive gas in your system and a lot of bloating. Many people were asking, like, we are using asafoetida just to remove gas from the system. Is it helpful? Yes, it is helpful, but only if you are using pinch of asafoetida as a spice. If you are using excess of asafoetida, like 1 spoon of asafoetida, assuming like it will remove gas from the system, then it will work in an opposite way. It will cause more gas in the system. So never ever use asafoetida as asafoetida more than a mentioned quantity, that is pinch of asafoetida, never more than this. Other things that you need to avoid, that is food from refrigerator. It will cause excessive gas in the system. Always try to have freshly cooked meals and try to consume it within hour of cooking, so that it will get well digested and it will not create any kind of discomfort in your stomach. In addition to that, try to use full grain flour. Full grain flour is more beneficial if you have gas issues. Next important point regarding gas in the stomach is what kind of grains we should use. You can use all kind of grains, but make sure, if it is possible, try to use that grain which is 1 year older than the fresh grain, that is the grain from last season. If you use grain from last season, it is less kapha enhancing and it is very good for digestion, and it doesn't aggravate vata dosh in your system. So it's very, very important, if there is possibility, try to use grains that is from previous season, because it's easy to digest. Next very common mistake that we do if we have gas in the system, that is we are drinking water immediately after food. So if you are doing this, this will also cause bloating in your stomach or gas in the stomach. If you want to drink water, don't drink immediately after having food. Wait for 40 to 45 minutes and after that you drink 1 glass of water. It will be more better for your digestion. And immediately, and for some reasons, immediately after food, if you want to have water, then always drink warm water. Never drink cold water, because it will cause excessive bloating in your stomach. In addition to that, try to avoid directly food from the refrigerator. Many times this happens, like we are using the old cooked meal which we have kept in refrigerator. So this kind of meal will not be healthy, and though it has zero pranic value and it will not provide any nutrition to your body, though it will satiate your hunger. So it's very, very important, like always try to have freshly cooked organic meals. These will get digested very easily and it will give you a lot of energy and a lot of health. Try to consume it within 3 hours of cooking. That is the best meal and positive pranic. In addition to that, add a lot of fruits to your diet. Try to consume fruits in the beginning, that is half hour before having full meals, full cooked meals. Have this kind of bowl of fruits. It will help. It will make your digestion better, and as you know, fruits are natural detoxifiers, so they yield a lot of health. And don't have your dinners very late at night. As you know, if you have your meals when there is sun in the sky, it will get digested very easily. Don't go for very late dinners, because if you go for late dinners, it will then food will not get digested very well, and it will cause excessive gas in the system, which will create discomfort while sleeping. At night, don't drink any coffee or tea or green tea, because this will also cause excessive dryness in your system, which will disturb your sleep, and also it will cause bloating in the stomach. Instead, you can have any kind of herbal tea like coriander tea, rose tea, tulsi tea, cinnamon tea. These kind of teas you can have. These are good for your health. In addition to that, very important thing is, don't keep your intestine working all the time. Try to shift on 2 meals, but 2 full meals, like in the morning and in the evening. That is yogic lifestyle also, and Ayurveda also recommend this kind of lifestyle, so that your intestine will have enough gap to digest the food properly and to repair itself and have proper rest. All those people who feel legumes are extremely vata enhancing, you soak these legumes overnight, and in the morning you cook it, and cook it to the point that they just melt in your finger. These kind of legumes, when you will cook, they will get easily digested, and it will not cause any vata aggravation or gas in your system. So it's a very important thing if you are eating lentils or legumes. So that's all for today's video. I hope you will like this video, and if you're watching me for the first time, then please click the bell icon, hit the subscription button, so that you stay in tune with our upcoming videos. Also, if you would like to support us, there is a join button near subscription button. You can click this join button and you can support us. In addition to that, if you have any questions, please write your questions in the comment section below. I will try to answer your questions in the best possible way. Also, if you want to have Ayurveda consultations, please write down a mail in the link given in the description below, or you can also write down in a comment section. I will give you my mail, and then you can personally write to me. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. And with this note, I would like to say, stay healthy, stay blessed, take care. Bye.